So on this chart particularly, we have this momentum where it's going up, right? So we see prices literally going up. We have this 50-day right here, and then this is the 5-day, that black line. If you see, it has came and touched this black line once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and currently doing it now. Every time it comes and touches this black line, it is pulling back for a retest of correction to continue. So you could have entered in right here, coming in off of that candle, going up to this take profit. You could have came here, got in on this candle, taking it up to this take profit. Same thing here, going up. Same thing here, going up. Same thing here, going up. So what do we think it's going to do here? We're looking for one of these right here. We're looking for a lower high. Not a lower high, but a higher low. We want another high low somewhere right in here. But nothing to break the previous, okay? It cannot go past here. It can be anywhere up here. It doesn't matter as long as it doesn't go past here or make an equal. So that is literally how it works. And like I said, I thought it was going to sell right here for some odd reason because I had them candles come in there and it wigged back. But if you notice, it never broke that line. It never went to my order. Price never came back to touch these levels. It literally made higher highs and higher lows for an uptrend. And you just ride that. You take it to a buy all the way to the top until it's done. Now, I'll come back on here and show you what it looks like when it's going the opposite direction. But that is it. You never want to press market execution on a sell order in an uptrend because you don't know where price is going to go because it can always go back up. We put an order here versus pressing market execution. So if it did come down, we would come into profit and then we will go to the previous, lower low. You know what I'm saying? Or the previous touches of support and resistance. We'll ride that from that to this, but since it went up, we'll go from here to here. That's it, guys. Okay, so quick update, y'all. This happened real fast. So we know we had price doing this earlier, right? I told y'all I was going to come back and show y'all what it looks like when it goes on the sale. So remember, we had this pending order right here, right? And price came and touched it, y'all, and broke. So our TP is right here. Y'all, look, it came up and it crossed up right here. Now, remember we was talking about these don't need to make equal highs or equal lows, or it can't come back, break past this. Look, y'all, it made a low, but it didn't break this one. This one literally broke that one. So that gave us our indication that price is going down. We look for the correction, for the pullback. Again, the black line, and then we sell going down. You see that? It never went back and above and closed above the black line like how it did here. It went above the black line and closed. It never went above the black line here and closed. It made a high. See, this high is higher than this high, so it made a higher high. It made a low, but that low is still higher than that low. Then it made an equal high. Remember, we was talking about that? So with equal highs, it's going to do what? Come back down, but it didn't make another low. It made another high low right here, right? So price came back up and made a new high, breaking these two that were almost equal and coming through, making that new low here. And then once we got that lower high right here, a high, this is the new high right here. It's lower than this one. So once we saw that this is lower than 1, 2, and 3, we knew that this is more likely to this one now. So we're going to enter in off of these levels and take it down. Again, we're in this order. We're going to take that to this TP in this area. Now, we could go to another take profit and go right here, but this is the safest. This is TP1, TP2. But this is what price is willing to give us in between here right now. It is below the 50. So this is also showing that we're going into a downtrend and we're going into a seller's market. But I just wanted to show y'all, just because we had that pending order didn't mean that it would never activate. We just literally waited for price to breathe and come back. So allow price to do its thing. And remember, orders, not market. Okay, I bet y'all wanted to know how that went. So this is the end of the trade, y'all. We ended up closing out at $7 with our current price. We could have got the $7.98, but we ended up going for a stop loss at $7, giving $1 for breathing room, because we're not trying to give money back to the market. We're not trying to see this go up over here. Okay, we don't want to see it go up over here. We don't want to give all that back what we just got, right? So we're, versus having our TP here, since we got this low right here and price corrected and went back up and made a new lower high, because it's lower than this one, and now we have this one, and it came back and corrected. We're going to go ahead and move our TP to the wick of this candle right here, closing this out, because we have this low right here with this low. So when we came here and saw price came here, this is a clear TP versus using the base of this candle. We went with the wick top body of the candle. That's how you can use the previous pass right here to use as TPs in going down. But this is how this played out, guys. I hope y'all like it.